Well, good morning everybody. It's 9 o'clock and I'm awake, just about half awake. So this is the next day, so I don't know what this is going to be. It depends how the editing goes. Now, can you spot the difference? Spot the difference. I'm just going to walk you around and see whether you can spot the difference. I'll make it easy for you. Let's see, have you cottoned on, twigged yet? Have you spotted the difference? So when we got here yesterday, if you remember, the wind was blowing directly towards us. In other words, yesterday the wind was coming up the valley, so I had the tail down to the wind. And as you'll remember from last night, I rigged up my quilt as a makeshift door here, basically because, like I said, you know, the wind had obviously changed not long after I got here. And I didn't really want to be changing anything last night because I wasn't sure what it would be doing, and it really wasn't a problem. So, you know, with that rigged up door, I could, you know, basically I could manage it, put up with it. But then when I woke up this morning about 8 o'clock, something like that, you know, and I want to start getting prepared for packing up over the next, you know, few hours. It's just not so convenient to be packing up if you've got the wind blowing in your door. And it's definitely a bit breezier today than it was yesterday. There's definitely more breeze today. If it was just like a light fluttering of wind, then I would have just left it. But it's definitely breezier, and if perchance it rained, then obviously, you know, having the wind and the rain blowing in at you, especially when you're trying to get ready, just, you know, wouldn't be the most convenient. So I thought, okay, is it possible to just simply reverse the shelter? And it is. So basically now the front is now the back. So obviously you've got a very wide back because the front, now the back is wider than the back, which is now the front. So that's the only real, you know, difference there, you know, to be honest. And obviously the front I've got raised up off the ground to give me some height. So if I needed to lower things in a pinch, you know, obviously I could. I just wanted to make things as high as possible, you know, inside. And then of course, once you've reversed that, then basically I just, you know, rotated the bed. Now of course everything that was on my right is now on my left, and everything that was on my left is now on my right. So everything's a bit backward, but you know, that's okay. You can kind of live with that. My cocoa obviously was over there, so I've had to bring that forward to here. Anyway, so I just wanted to, you know, say good morning to you and just show, you know, what we have had to do, you know, just now. And I've not even had a cup of tea yet. The Lake District rain has returned. Lassie is let's come under cover. She doesn't mind splashing in the water. Clearly, when it comes to rain, she wants to be under cover. I kind of like check the forecast, and the Garmin forecast shows 10% chance of rain until 4 o'clock. Well, this is clearly more than 10%. And the Met Office on the thing that I saved was showing sort of sunny intervals and 40 or 50%, which is a bit more accurate, even though it's old data, because we haven't updated it in a couple of days, because obviously there's no signal here. So I'm not really sure how accurate the Garmin forecast is, but that's really coming down in steroids there at the moment. But luckily this is obviously the entrance here, and apart from like 2 or 3 little spots there, you can see rain is landing on the water bottle there at the entrance. But inside we're very well protected and cozy in here. I don't know, maybe if it's getting a little bit brighter through there. I'm kind of thinking that it's 11:15. I'm just watching a film, Chantating Dog, and that's going to finish in about 5 minutes. So I think rather than hanging around until 1 or 2 and going, I think what I'm going to try and do is finish the film and then start to pack up and get going, because it'll probably still take it. I'm so slow at packing up, but I think then just put some real effort into just packing up and shifting. I've had a tea. I might not even have another tea. I might have one more tea maybe. We'll kind of see, and then just basically just pack up and get going, because we've basically just got to go up that hill, which we took the drone up yesterday, across the top and back down the other side. I think it's like, depending on where we can find somewhere to camp, it's like a maximum of 4 or 5 kilometers, and most of that is going up and coming down the other side. And the silly thing is, just earlier the rain was starting to come in, so it's almost like the wind was blowing towards us. But then as the rain got heavier, it's like the breeze from higher up has taken over from the breeze down below. Very strange wind conditions. But I mean, that's, you know, the pole is clearly outside, and my hand right next to the pole isn't really even getting damp on it. The pole obviously is damp, but you know, even right at the entrance my hand isn't getting wet. Anyway, I won't think about entrances. All right, we're gonna chance. Anyway, we're gonna carry on here, and I'll see you a bit later.